Here we are at Jeremiah 19. Go and buy a clay jar from a potter. Take along some of the elders of the people and the priests, and go to the valley of Ben Hinnom, near the entrance of the potsherd gate. There proclaim the word I tell you, and say, Hear the word of the Lord, you kings of Judah and people of Jerusalem. This is what the Lord Almighty, the God of Israel, says. Listen, I am going to bring a disaster on this place that will make the ears of everyone who hear it tingle. For they have forsaken me and made this place of foreign gods. They have burned incense to it, to their gods that neither they nor their ancestors nor the kings of Judah ever knew. And they have filled this place with the blood of the innocent. They have built the high places of Baal to burn their children in the fire as offerings to Baal, something I did not command or mention, nor did it ever enter my mind. So beware, the days are coming, declares the Lord, when the people will no longer call this place Topheth, or the valley of Ben Hinnom, but the valley of slaughter. Because of this, the things that they were doing, God brings on judgment. And as we find out later, the city was sieged to the point, and they were surrounded. And the siege lasted a very long time. And they ran out of food and everything. And to survive, they resorted to cannibalism because the city was so bad and it lasted so long. They ran out of all their supplies, so they were forced to eat the dead or eat the younger kids to survive. I couldn't imagine. All because they were doing these things. I will make them eat the flesh of their sons and daughters, and they will eat one another's flesh, because their enemies will press the siege so hard against them to destroy them. That's a terrible thing. But that's what happened because of all the evil that they'd done. And back then, that's how sieges worked. They'd just surround the city and let you go through all your stuff, and eventually you'd starve to death. And I mean, it's terrible for the people inside the city. And it results in, stench and disease and sickness and starvation. And when a man is, or anybody is hungry to that point of death, you're a wild animal doing anything you can to survive. And that's what happened here. This is the judgment that God pronounced on them because of all the evil they were doing. And child sacrifice, unreal, like the pagans back in their days, they would offer babies, their firstborn or whatever, to a false god and toss them into the fire. Unbelievable evil. Consider that.